What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am sharing my 2020 spring clean and decorate with me, but first I need to go ahead and make some coffee just to give me some much needed motivation. I wish I could share this adorable coffee mug with you guys, but my mom was actually gifted this mug and just let me borrow it for today's video. I use it every time I visit her, so I'm very grateful that she's letting me use it today. Starting out, we are going to be cleaning as we go, and one of the tasks on my spring cleaning checklist is to get our sheets washed. There is nothing better than crawling into a bed with freshly cleaned sheets, especially as we head into the spring and summer. I also wanted to open up the curtains just to let some light in this room. If any of you are new around here, I would love it if you would stick around and subscribe. I post new videos every single week related to cleaning and organizing, but I also share a little bit of home, decor, and lifestyle. I have met some pretty amazing people through YouTube and Instagram, so if you guys are new, please make sure to come say hi in the comments. Now that our sheets are finally in the wash, we can go ahead and get started on the rest of the to-do list. Our entryway is a disaster from being gone all weekend, so I wanted to get these bags unloaded and our suitcases unpacked. You will see me pulling out a few pieces of spring decor that I will be using a little bit later in today's video, so make sure you guys stay tuned so you can see how everything turns out. I am sure most of you can relate, but there is just something about the nice spring weather that puts me in such a good mood. With daylight savings coming up, it's starting to stay light out a little bit later, which is so great for me because in December I would go to work in the dark and then come home in the dark, and it just really felt like I had no time to do anything else. It was extremely hard to film because our apartment doesn't have good lighting to begin with, and then obviously there was no sun when I was able to film. So thankfully spring is coming in full force and I am ready for it. I wanted to go ahead and just start making a pile of everything I have related to spring and Easter decor, just so I can see what we are working with. The only holidays I go over the top with decorating are typically fall and Christmas. Those are some of my favorite seasons, but spring is getting up there for sure. I live in Minnesota, so by the time March and April hit, I am so ready for the warmer weather. Before we can actually start the decorating process, I want to make sure everything is cleaned up and wiped off just to get ready for the new decor. This year I have some really cute decor pieces and I am so excited to share them all with you. While we get everything cleaned up, I would love to know if you guys have already decorated for spring, or maybe you wait until after St. Patrick's Day. I personally have no set time that I usually decorate for spring, but I usually wait until the weather changes here in Minnesota, and that's when I start pulling out all of the decor. This year it has been extremely nice, so I'm decorating a little earlier than normal, but I don't mind one bit. Please let me know down below in the comments what your spring decorating plans are. I am, of course, wiping everything down using my Mrs. Meyers spray in the rose scent. This bottle is over half gone because I just love it that much. I have been using my Mrs. Meyers products for years, and I just love the way they work and make my home smell, and I think the rose scent is perfect for spring. Another task on my to-do list is to tackle the kitchen. The dishwasher needs to be unloaded, the counters need to be wiped off, and of course, the dishes in the sink need to get done. I just really would like to get everything in order before I start decorating, because we all know as soon as I start, I'm not going to be able to stop to clean, so please just bear with me. I promise it'll be so worth it. Just as a friendly reminder, I did start a new Instagram a few weeks ago, specifically to provide you all with some daily motivation, especially on days when I don't post over here on YouTube. It's been a great way to connect with all of you guys and just get to know you a little bit better. I've actually made some really good friends through Instagram and YouTube, so I couldn't be more grateful. When you guys are done watching today's video, make sure to head over to Instagram and check out my page and give it a follow. Thankfully, almost all of the dirty dishes were able to go into the dishwasher, so not much for me to wash by hand. And once that's done, I'm just going to go ahead and take the time to scrub out our sink really quick, just to help freshen up the kitchen. Alright, you guys, I know this is what you've all been waiting for, and it's finally time to start decorating. As I mentioned earlier, I am not one to personally go all out for spring decor. I feel like this is just a time to declutter and get rid of things you don't need, and I just don't want to add in a bunch of decor and make everything look cluttered again. I want a very clean and minimal space. But with that being said, I still couldn't resist buying a few new pieces of decor just to add to my collection, and I'm very excited to share them with you. This first one, I will be starting out by decorating our cubed shelf, and I found this adorable table runner at HomeGoods for $14.99, and I just think it adds the perfect touch of spring without being too overpowering. This next piece I actually purchased last year at HomeGoods for $9.99, and I love this bunny. I love the fact that it's neutral, rustic, but yet has a little bit of glam to really tie perfectly into the rest of my decor. This cute little bunny welcome sign I actually purchased this year from the Dollar Tree, and of course it was only $1. I am now just grabbing a few pieces and heading into the kitchen. I want to get started on decorating my cake plates, and I'm not exactly sure how I want to decorate them yet. I do like to do this towards the beginning of my decorating process, just so I feel like I have more options to choose from. You will see me switching around the decor a little bit throughout the video, and that's just because once I move around to different spaces, I usually end up liking certain decor pieces better in different areas, so just make sure to stay tuned until the very end where I showcase everything. Here I'm just switching out my magnets on this welcome sign. I'm switching it from the snowflake to the little pink bunny. I think this just adds the perfect touch for every season, but once we get that completed, I'm going to go ahead and get started on decorating our fireplace mantle. If you've been around for a while and have seen any of my previous decorating videos, then you know I always start with my mantle, but I just wanted to switch things up a bit, and I also knew I wasn't going to add much to this space. I may end up finding a few more pieces to add in, but I just knew from the start I wanted to keep things pretty minimal. Let me know down below in the comments if any of you guys have recommendations for just something small that I could add to really complete this space. When I went shopping this past weekend with my mom, I just could not resist these beautiful eggs with touches of gold. I picked them up for $6.99 at Marshall's, and I knew from the start I wanted to add them in like a tray or a bowl and just display them somewhere in my living room. I had a few eggs left over that didn't quite fit in the bowl, so I thought they would blend perfectly over in this space. Alright, I caved and bought yet another decor pillow, but honestly, could you blame me? This one is just so cute. But I'm going to go ahead and display that on our couch, and then we're going to head back into the kitchen because I got some festive napkins for spring. Every season I like to add a little something to this greenery arrangement, and this year for spring I decided to add in some colorful eggs. I picked up this 10-pack at the Dollar Tree, and honestly I can't say I'm in love with how this turned out. I really did like it, but then again I only spent $1, so if I ever come across something cuter or maybe ones that just blend a little bit better with my decor, I will be sure to snag them and switch them out. few areas left to decorate, and one of those is to switch out the dish towels on our stove. I always display 2 separate dish towels, one to dry our hands or dishes, and the other is only for display. I did actually have a 2-pack of those bunny towels. I purchased them, I don't know if it was last year or maybe 2 years ago from HomeGoods, but because I have an extra, I'm going to go ahead and add it in our bathroom, and then I'm going to go ahead and take the time to switch out the loads of laundry. This is our chalkboard that we hang near our entryway, and every season I like to add a little something festive. But you guys, I completely neglected to update this for Christmas, Valentine's Day. Like, what was I doing? I saw it hanging there today and was actually embarrassed that it still had my fall creation on it. Fall! That was like months ago. I honestly probably could have just left it as is and waited till this next fall season. But I am happy to say we are getting it taken care of today and updated to something spring related. I really hope you all enjoyed my 2020 spring clean and decorate with me. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, because I have a ton of new and fun videos coming up later this month that I don't want you to miss out on. If there was anything that I failed to mention in today's video and you want to know where it's from, please just leave me a comment down below. And if this video gave you a ton of motivation to start your own decorating, make sure to share and tag me over on Instagram. I seriously love when you guys do that. But I hope you all have a great rest of your Sunday and a wonderful week. I cannot wait to see you all back here very soon. Bye!